How do desire lists work? Well, first of all, my normal caveat, just like with anything that I teach you, what I'm handing you are a series of tools that you can use. They're like training wheels, right? None of them are necessary. None of them are mandatory for you to manifest. But just like training wheels help you find that internal balance so that you can shift and learn to ride a bike, all of these tips and tricks and tactics and practices that I am giving to you are like training wheels for the energetic work that's necessary for you to find your alignment in order to manifest everything that you desire. They're just toys and games. But what they do is they give you something physical to do in the real world with your hands, with your brain, with your writing, with your moving things in the space, whatever, that helps you understand how to do that internal shift so that you are in alignment and you can allow all of those things that you're attracting to come to you. So, just like with all of my tools and tips and tricks and practices and rituals, variation is awesome. So, let me just say that again. There is no way to get a desire list wrong. Any way you do it is going to be amazing. How does a desire list actually work? You sit down at a piece of paper or at your notes app. I like paper and pencil best because, or paper and pen, like a favorite writing utensil. Favorite writing utensil because it clarifies the communication between your hand and your brain, and you get a truer answer and a deeper work by writing manually. But if you need to type it up, that's fine. Like literally whatever works for you. Another way that I like to do desire lists is on a long car ride with a friend, either over the phone or best yet with someone in connection, like being together, human, face to face. Digital works too, because video calls are a thing now. Whatever, however you do a desire list, you come to the space, you come to the energy, and just write everything that you want. And you can do it from the place of I desire blah 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 blah, and like list them out. Or you can say I want this, 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 I want this. Or you can like be a little more spiritual and go beyond the material things and ask for the feeling behind the things. It doesn't matter. However you do it, it's fine. When you show up to write a desire list, what you are doing is you are identifying to the universe and to your subconscious, hey, these are the things that I want, please send them to me, and they show up. But what's going on at a deeper level is every day you are a different person because you have a lived experience. We are the sum of our lived experiences. We are a conglomerate of the things that have happened to us, the things that we've experienced, the things that we've thought, the things that we've felt, the things that we've grown through, the things that we've lived through. And so every day that we come back to a desire list, even if it's the same things that we're asking for, we're asking from a different energetic place because we're a different version of ourselves than we were even yesterday, even 15 minutes ago, especially if you do something like meditate or do one of my energetic practices where you're literally shifting your energy. You've just become a new person. Like, go do my trash can manifestation, and in 5 days, you're going to be in a completely different place than you started. Or a couple of hours if you smush them all together and do them in a little window of time. And so every time that you ask for a new desire, you're asking as a new and a different version of yourself, and you're asking from a more powerful, more grounded, more authentic, more aligned position, because the more you become, the more you are. And so you sit down and you write this list, however you're going to write it, whatever structure you're going to do this activity in, and you identify to the universe, here are all of the things that I want, just bring them to me, bring them all to me. But at the same time, you're telling your subconscious, hey, this is what's important. Pay attention to these things and notice them when they show up. Because here's the thing, our brain has the ability to process huge amounts of information. We receive I don't know, so much information, but our conscious brain functions at a very high, sophisticated level and can only focus on some of it. So it's your subconscious's job to take in everything, take it all in, chew on it, and hand up to your conscious brain like a little offering of like, here's the things you were asking about. These are the things that you've identified as important. These are the things that I noticed. So a really cool game to play with that is to like set the intention of noticing something unusual. I've heard people do butterflies, I've heard people do feathers, I've heard people do roses. One of my favorite are cars. Like, pick a car, and like it doesn't have to be a top shelf luxury brand car. It can just be like something unique or unusual. I want to see a white Toyota Camry, like plain vanilla normal. Like, when's the last time you saw a white Toyota Camry? I don't know. I don't remember. Do you? No, nothing special, just a plain vanilla car. But once you set the intention of noticing the white Toyota Camrys, all of a sudden you're going to see all of the white Toyota Camrys going down the highway. You're going to be like, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. And like, yesterday there weren't any of those. They weren't around. Like, that's an old-fashioned, stodgy, like, little old lady car. Who drives those anymore? And yet, once you've set the intention of noticing them, your subconscious is going to be on alert. And so when your subconscious receives that information, instead of going, useless car, and throwing it out, it goes, hey, conscious brain, there's that thing. You asked me about it. Here it is. And you notice them. When you do a desire list, not only are you sending the message out to the universe of like, hey, send me my $1 million, you're also telling your subconscious, I'm looking for money. Money is important to me. Let me know when you see money. And okay, so maybe you don't wake up the next morning with a winning lottery ticket in your pocket, but your brain's gonna be like, hey, we're cleaning out the washing machine and look, here's $20. And hey, we're cleaning out this old purse and here's another $5. And hey, we cleaned out the cookie jar and look, here's $50 in gift certificates that we forgot that we had. And oh, by the way, here's a rebate from the electric company for $200 because you just upgraded your water heater. Like, all of these things, because your desire list has let your subconscious know that that $1 million is important to you. And so like a dog, like a happy dog that's ready to like go get all of the things, your subconscious is going, here's money, you asked for it, here's money, you asked for it, here's money, you asked for it, here's money, you asked for it. It's all coming past you anyway, because you asked the universe for it simply by wanting it. It's flowing past you, but you don't notice it. Your desire list serves the dual purpose of asking for the things that you want, but also putting your subconscious on the job of noticing what's in front of you. I tell my daughter all of the time, and her entire life, I've always told her, you can have anything you want. You can seriously have anything you want, but you have to know what it is. You have to figure out how to ask for it, and you need to notice it when it shows up. That's how desire lists work. You're sitting down and you're figuring out what you want. You are literally asking for what you want by desiring it. And then you are training your subconscious to notice it when it falls in your lap. Because here's the thing. Everything you desire will fall in your lap at some point in your life. The question is, are you awake? Did you notice it? Did you actually receive it? Did you allow it? Or did you pass it on to somebody else as fast as you could because surely that's not mine? Surely that thing that I've always dreamed about, that I've always wanted, doesn't actually belong to me. Here, let me just pass it along. This video was a little bit more theory-based than my normal. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Let me know what you want to know about desire lists. Let me know what you're desiring, because anywhere you can do a desire list, especially out in public where somebody's going to see what you want, makes it that much easier for it to come to you, to flow to you, and to be yours. I adore you. You can manifest anything. You can have anything you want. Absolutely anything that you want, you can have. You have to figure out what you want. You have to figure out how to ask for it. And you have to notice it when it arrives. So, what do you desire? I adore you. I adore you. I adore you. Stick around for more content. Stick around for more learning like this and more hands-on, physical, practical things that you can do to call all of those dreams into reality. Hit like and subscribe, and let's keep manifesting.